You know, one of the most awesome things about fishing in the Venice, Louisiana area, basically, frankly, anywhere in Louisiana, is the opportunity to get in those marshes and catch keeper-sized redfish. I mean, those marshes, when you find the right pond, are absolutely teeming with them. And what we do with them is basically we're trying to get a few keepers to put in the freezer and bring back for hunting season when we'll have some giant fish fries out around the deer camp. I mean, that's a big passion of ours, and it's something we look forward to doing fishing-wise in August and then enjoying them come November and December. So Jeff and I literally are trying to get out in the marshes, as well as David and Clark, and fill the freezer on this type of a fishing trip.
Uh-oh, fish on.
That's a good one, I think. Yeah, bass.
Oh, that's a good red.
Good red, dinner time red.
Been netting for you?
Yeah, he's a good one. I can get him, Jeff, I think.
Sure?
Yeah. I'm not gonna boat flip him, though. This is where we got our bites the other day. Come here, marsh redfish. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. Come here, buddy. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Good one.
That's so fun down here in the marsh. That is very enjoyable right there. I like to catch those bulls, and I like to catch them in the marsh. Thank you, Mr.
Sitting on the spinner
Redfish.
bait?
Yep, on spinner bait. Just letting it pause down there. Falling down in there, and he cracked it. 24. That perfect eating size right there. We'll take him home to dinner. Oh, that's fun. You know, when you get out here in this marsh and you get a look around back here, it's like you're kind of at the end of the world. It's a paradise. And it's one of my favorite paradises to go fishing when you can get in the marsh and you get to see all the wildlife and everything that goes on. And come in here and just cast around and go fish. Sometimes you can sight cast them. Sometimes you're blind casting to the cane. Right now we're fishing a way outgoing tide. You can actually see it on the Garmin where the tide shows you how fast it's falling, and you got all the grass in this area. And I mean, when you hit the right little hole and flutter that bait down, one will bite it.
I mean, you never know when you're in Louisiana, when you're gonna be in 3 foot 1 minute and 2 hours later it may be 6 inches of water when the tide falls out. And if you're somebody like me that don't keep up with the tides, you can get stranded in a hurry.
You know, what we're trying to do right now, literally in this marsh, is monitor what the tide's doing. And you know, you can look it up at different places. We've actually got it on our Garmin, so it tells us the exact date, what the tide's doing, where we're at. You can actually always look at it and see exactly where you are for that day's tide. And right now we're on a falling tide, which is, you know, should help clear this pond up back here. And you know how this tide falling out will funnel a lot of these fish through here and clean this water up, where maybe we can sight fish as the day goes on. But you know, you look at that tool of that my Garmin there, and being able to see exactly what the stage is, when it's going to bottom out, when it's going to, you know, be a high tide, is such valuable information right at your fingertips for each and every day. I mean, it tells you by the minute, for lack of a better word, here's where you are on the tide.
Let's check in with Clark Wendlandt and David Walker, as they seem to have benefited from the falling tide as well.
He's all right. He sure is. A good one, too. Yep. Now he's fixing to get mad. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're shaking. Yes. Get him in here, Dave. All right, Clark. Tell you what. If we were tournament redfishing right now.
That'd be about him, wouldn't it?
We would be pretty excited about this one. I tell you, that is a nice one right there. So here we are, Clark, doing a little exploring. I think you picked a good spot.
Well, hey, it's just covering water. That's all it is. That's what we do bass fishing. I mean, when we find fish, people think, well, hey, you know, it's rocket science, but it's not. It's covering water is what it is.
Keep moving in there. Yeah, you get rewarded.
That one may
Look at
keep, you think?
I don't know, we're gonna measure this.
Yeah, let's measure. That board's right
He
back
is
there.
beautiful, he's pink. I think he's sunburned.
He may
A little
be.
sunblock on him. He is 27 and a half.
No, they gotta be under 27.
That's what he is, 27 and a half. All righty. Here we go. Great looking fish right there. And we're gonna let him grow up to be one of those 40 pounders that are out there. That was kind of fun. I'll do that again.